Good morning, everybody. That 24-hour temperature cast looks a lot like it did yesterday, starting way up in the 60s, likely climbing well up into the 70s, and then starting well up into the 60s again tomorrow. But after that, we're going to start to bring back some more February-like weather. Friday's going to have a whole different look and feel. Now, on the radar picture, we've been watching a couple little sprinkles try to drop south through parts of South Georgia into Gadsden County now, trying to go across Interstate 10. Could see a couple of sprinkles in northern Leon. It's not much, but it's enough to make those roads a little bit slick. Plus, it'll help to fire up a little bit more of that patchy fog that's been thick in a few spots this morning. The best rain chances are still well to the north, and that's likely where they stay throughout the day today. 68 in Tallahassee, 63 in Thomasville, with a little change in wind direction to the northeast. And if that breeze does make that little tiny shift in direction, we'll see the temperature struggle a little bit. In Valdosta, not much of a breeze. It's 67 degrees. Now, here's what it looks like temperature-wise, a bigger picture. Blakely is going to be the cool spot like it always is, 54. Moultrie, Tifton, Camilla, Thomasville, Bainbridge. Other side of that little baby boundary I've been calling it all morning, that little line of showers pushing south. It's just a little bit cooler compared to what we see a little further to the south. And that's where we have that wind that's coming a little bit from the north. For most of us, that breeze from the south brings in plenty of the warm, plenty of the humid. And even with that little tiny shift, it's not going to do much today. I still see a lot of fog out there this morning, thick in spots like Perry, like Cross City, where the visibility is less than a mile. Now, the main boundary is way off to the north, and all this energy associated with it has got to get pushed all the way through the southeast. That doesn't happen today. That will happen tomorrow. So while today a couple of sprinkles and maybe a little bit of a light and variable wind comes our way, it's still going to be unsettled where it looks and feels like it should be raining an awful lot more than it does. And if we do get a few punches in that overcast, we could see those temperatures spike like they did yesterday, middle and upper 70s. For a lot of us, we end up with just plenty of clouds, a couple of sprinkles, and we have to wait till tomorrow afternoon to get this next energy through the area. When it does, a good soaking is a possibility. We're more than 4 inches behind schedule with rainfall so far in this year, so we could use a good soaking. I think our chance for that is tomorrow before those winds really turn back to the northwest and bring in much cooler and drier air starting Friday. Friday, we're talking brighter, drier, cooler, breezy. It will feel like February on Friday, and the coldest air going to get here on Saturday morning. Lights and variable winds on the Gulf today, seas less than 3 feet, low tides going to go just after 7 a.m. 60s with the foggy and the warm this morning, a couple of sprinkles for sure, and a couple of more possible this afternoon with those highs climbing in the 70s. Tonight into tomorrow, it's still 60s. The rain chances keep inching up. Best chances for the most rain tomorrow afternoon. I think a lot of us are going to get a decent soaking, and that's what we need. Notice how the weather changes, though, Friday. Saturday highs in the 50s Friday, and lows Saturday, maybe Sunday, too, back near freezing.